So most people have no idea how easy it is to rack up an insane amount of credit card points and travel anywhere for free. Now in this video, I'm gonna break down tips, tricks, the exact credit cards I use to get this done. I haven't paid for a flight in years. In fact, whenever I do shopping on Amazon, I use points as well. I currently have somewhere in $10,000 in points that I can use for shopping, for flights, for travel, for hotels at any given point. This isn't a scam. This is just a system that most people don't know about. The banks don't want you to know about, and that I'm gonna share with you here in this video. By the end of this video, you'll be booking your dream trip for $0. So let's jump into it. And so if you're new to the channel, my name is Nick Ponte, and over the last decade, I have been working and traveling as a digital nomad from penthouses in New York City to island hopping here in Hawaii. And in this video, not only am I gonna give you which credit cards I use to get 3x the points, but I'm also going to share with you some ways to make money online so that you can maximize all those credit card points. And if you comment yes at the bottom of this video, I'm gonna give you my exact cheat sheet with all the information shared here in this video, from credit cards to next action steps, so that you can get started booking your dream trip or hotels or flights at zero cost. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you which credit cards I use so that I can start racking up points quickly. Now, just so you know that I am not talking out of the side of my neck, I am currently logged into my American Express account here, and you can see I have 456,000 in points in this card. This is my Chase account here, and I have 757,000 points in this card and another 11,000 in this card. Now, 750,000 points is essentially $7,500, give or take. So this card plus this card, you know, we have over 1 million points here, over $10,000. So when I say that I use points to book my travel, my accommodations, my flights, I haven't done that in years. You can see how that can actually happen when you have accumulated this much points. Now, there's a method to accumulating these types of points, and it starts to happen with the decision on which credit card you actually use. Now, one of my favorite credit cards, the one that I get the most return on, is actually the Chase Ink Business Preferred. That'll be the one that I have here, which is about 747,000 points. Now, it's got a $95 per year fee, but you also get 90,000 bonus points after you spend your first $8,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. Now, some of you might be saying to yourself like, well, I don't know if I can spend $8,000 on purchases in the first 3 months, or maybe you don't know if you can spend it in a reasonable way. Of course, we can all spend $8,000 on whatever we want, but you don't want to just aimlessly spend money, right? Stick with me here, because the next lucrative piece of this card is that you earn 3 points per $1 on the first $150,000 spent in combined purchases each year. So every year it starts over. On shipping purchases, advertising purchases with social media sites and search engines, which is what I use it for. So if you've ever done anything like turn on Google ads or Facebook ads for maybe yourself or business owners, then this is something that you can get 3x the return on for every dollar you spent on advertising. Now, some of my subscriber base, they already have marketing agencies. Some of them are freelancers. I'm not sure where you are at, whether you have an agency, you're a freelancer, or you're just looking to make money online, or you're just learning how to rack up your credit card points so that you can travel more. You're gonna wanna pay close attention to this, because making money online is extremely lucrative, especially right now. There's so much opportunity out there with the development of AI. If you want more in-depth free training, I have a link in the description of this video for my 4-part AI fast track training, where I break down my entire business model on how I'm making money with AI online right now. So click the link in this video. There's a bunch of bonuses, almost $6,000 in bonuses given there, plus 4 parts of training on how you can get started making money online. And then you can use this money, obviously, to rack up more credit card points like we're talking about in this video. I wanna share with you how I make money online in what I think is probably the most simplest form. Basically, if a company or a business in my area, this is places I go, restaurants, just businesses in my area, if they want to be found on Google, I help them do that. I help turn on advertising. I help bring them up in search engine results. But in reality, I actually find experts online, other freelancers, to turn on the Google ads for them. And so essentially, I'm a middleman in this process, but I get paid monthly on retainer by businesses to help manage these experts. And in that process, we collect money for the advertising, we collect my monthly retainer, and we pay the platforms like Google and Facebook directly for that advertising. and we get 3x the points. I make a monthly retainer, and I have experts do all the work. So if you stick with me throughout this entire video, I'm gonna show you where you can find some experts to help you turn on Google Ads for businesses in your area. And then you can start to think about who might need some Google advertising so that you can make some subscription income and start to rack up your credit card points with one of these Chase credit cards. And for the record, one of the reasons why businesses continue to pay me so much for these Google Ads and marketing services is because I use these experts. There are people out there who are way better at running ads than me, and I actually find them to run the ads for the businesses that hire me. And so those businesses don't know how to find those people. I do know how to find those people. That's why I get paid. I know how to find them, I know how to manage them, I know how to work with them, and I know how to keep things moving forward. And the businesses, they get new customers, they get new sales, they get new leads. They keep paying me month after month. My credit card points keep accumulating. Everybody's happy. And so right now, at the time of this video, if I pull up my client ledger here and I look at this column, ad spend, billed to client here, I am currently billing, you can see the total here at the bottom, was $46,000 per month in ad spend from clients. So does this method work? Yes. Can you accumulate a crap load of points and pay for your travel, your shopping, whatever you want with points? Yes. Now, some of you might still be skeptical on how do I get clients? How do I find experts? That is easy for me to explain and help. That is something that we can break down right now in this video. So let's talk about the overall opportunity right now to help businesses, because there has been a huge push for the growth of AI. We all know that big businesses like Amazon, Netflix, they're all going all in on AI. We hear about companies every day that are adopting more AI innovation. More software programmers are getting laid off at companies like HubSpot and things like that. So actually right now, there has never been a better time than now to actually start speaking with business owners about their marketing, about implementing AI, because the reality is most business owners don't even know where to start implementing AI. And a lot of the members of my community are currently doing just that. They are middlemen for business owners that need to start adopting AI because their competitors are, and don't even know where to start. So just like you and me, we hear about the advancements in AI technology on the radio, on TV, during the Super Bowl, whatever. Most people don't even know what that means. The furthest they have ever gotten is maybe they've logged into ChatGPT, but most owners of pest control companies have never even done that. So you and I, we've done a lot more than the average bear. And that is why it's such a great way right now for you to get started. So if you can come in and you can get your foot in the door by finding business owners that perhaps want more customers, want more sales, want more leads, want a better website, they want to learn more about using AI, then you can come in, get your foot in the door, and start having the conversation around those topics. Now, in my AI fast track training that I've linked in the description, we have more lucrative methods to doing this. But assuming you follow those methods and you start to get clients that you can talk about AI with and potentially turning on Google Ads and other forms of advertising, then you're off to the races and you're starting a business that, you can work remotely, you can make an online subscription-based income, and you can start to really rack up and accumulate these points. And as I mentioned, I said that I was going to share with you where you can find experts to help you run Google Ads. All you have to do is go to a platform like Upwork, upwork.com. And Upwork is a platform where you can essentially make a post. You can post a job just like this, long-term project, continue, and you can say, I'm looking for someone to run Google Ads for small businesses in my area. And then it says job category. You can choose all the categories. We can do sales and marketing, search engine marketing, which is Google Ads. I hit apply, I go next. I can tell them how much I'm willing to pay. You can add the different things, popular skills, Google Ads, Facebook, Google Analytics, lead generation. I just put Google Ads and Facebook. Those are the two main things that they really know how to do. I hit next. How long will your work take? More than 6 months, because this is going to be subscription based. Are you looking to hire entry, intermediate, or expert? I always pick expert. Is this job a contract to hire opportunity? Yes, potentially this could become full-time. Next, location. We're going to hire somebody worldwide, meaning potentially we could hire somebody in the Philippines. Potentially we could hire somebody in the US or Canada. It depends on what you are willing to do. Now, people in the Philippines, they have a different economy, so you could pay them a little less than you would somebody in the US. You might have a language barrier, but you could still make a little more money. Depends on the person that you find. What I recommend is that you make this job posting. You use the suggested hourly rate, $22 to $64 for the post. You hit next. You put a job description more on like what the job is, working with businesses, running Google Ads. And once you have this post live, people are gonna submit and request to apply for the job. And what I suggest is you speak with them through the messenger platform of Upwork, and you have a conversation and you tell them, I'm about to get some clients. I'm looking to find a Google Ad expert to help me run my Google advertising. As soon as I do, would you like to work with me? And they're gonna say, absolutely, because freelancers on this platform are always looking for work. Usually freelancers are not good at finding clients. And fortunately for you, you have our AI fast track training. You can go out there and find clients, and then you can give them to this expert that you've already started this relationship with. And that actually gives you a lot of stability and confidence in knowing that maybe you could sell some of these services, because you're not going to be the one running the Google ads. You already have Jimmy on the platform that is going to run the ads for you. So as soon as you sell them, sell the client, collect the money, collect the ad spend, you're going to tell your Google ad expert, hey, we have a new client, let's get started. And so what I would do is allow people to apply to the job, post the job, they apply, you start to interview them, you ask them questions, you work out a deal. What I would suggest that you do is you start selling Google ad packages for around $1,000 a month, and you pay your Google ad specialist around 40%. So you keep $600, they keep $400. It's a pretty good deal. You found the client, they manage the ads, you manage the client, you are the go-between in between, and the client pays you each month. So they pay you $1,000. I would collect an additional $1,000 in ad spend. So to the client, it's $2,000 a month total, and $1,000 of it goes to the ad spend, which you collect, you pay, you make 3x the points. You take the $1,000 in management fee, you give 400 of it to Jimmy, the Google ad expert, and you keep 600. You want to find 5 to 10 of these clients, you're already going to have a 6-figure business. You can do this within the first 90 days. I've seen people do it before. I've seen people build multiple 6-figure businesses within a 6-month time. It really just comes down to how aggressive you want to be, how fast you want to get started, how much of a burning desire you have to be successful, and your willingness to take action. In reality, I've already given you the blueprint. If you are brand new, you go out there and you find people that need more exposure on Google, any business that is in your area. You then offer to do it for a fee. You find an expert to help you deliver the services, and they deliver the services, and you start accumulating subscription income and points, and 3x the points using these Chase Ultimate Rewards cards. Now, once you start doing that, if you start traveling and you want to live the digital nomad life, another card that I use is the Platinum card from American Express. It's got a $700 fee, but the reason I do it is because there's so many awesome travel perks. You know, you get $240 a year, so $20 back in a month in eligible purchases like ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, New York Times, Wall Street Journal. So a lot of the subscriptions that most people have, you can get that paid for, $20 a month paid for right out of the gate. With the first $80,000, with the first $8,000 you spend on eligible purchases, you get 80,000 points back. So that's 800 points right out of the gate. You get 5x return on flights booked directly through American Express. Every year you get a $200 hotel credit at one of their fine hotels and resorts, which every time I use this credit at an American Express hotel, it's always one of the most coolest hotels. They have such a great catalog of amazing hotels. You also get a $200 airline fee credit per year. You get $200 in Uber Cash. You get $199 in a Clear Plus credit. This allows you to get through those check-in lines at the airport faster. $150 in Walmart bonus points. So there's so many other things, but you can see how if you are a person that's working remotely or working online or following the model that I've shared with you, it's pretty easy to get your money back for the $695 annual fee. You get your money back pretty quickly with your travel. Now, the way I use these two cards is I use the Ink for business, and then I use the Platinum for personal. So anytime I make a purchase for business, ad spend, paying experts, all those things on the Ink business. Anytime I buy something for myself, food, restaurants, whatever, I use the Platinum card. So that's my distinction. Am I paying for this for business or pleasure or personal? And I'll do Platinum or Ink. So those are the two favorite cards I have. I also have another company. In that company, I use a gold American Express card just to have a different card. I don't know that it's necessary. That company needs to have a credit card, so I just chose that one. It's actually pretty good, so I recommend that one too. But remember to comment yes below this video, and I'll share this cheat sheet with you. I'll even put some steps on hiring your first expert in Upwork in this sheet as well, and that way you can get started. You have the information on the AI Fast Track training in the description of this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. questions, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you got any value out of it. And I hope to hear about people racking up those points, building subscription income through Google Ads and other AI services. And I'll see you in the next video.